The death of your ego is absolutely imminent. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter who you are. The death of your ego is coming. Winter is coming, bitch. Winter's fucking. I really try to keep my personal feelings and opinions about the ego completely to myself. If you scroll on my page, you'll notice that I have slipped a few times. Okay, there's been a few times where I haven't been able to keep my opinions about the ego to myself. This is one of those times. I know that in the spiritual community, the ego is a very controversial topic. I know that there is a whole big old group of y'all that think that like there are good things about the ego and all that good shit. I just don't be wanting to argue with y'all, which is why I don't talk about the ego. But today we can fucking argue. Your ego don't fucking love you. I done made too many videos about this, saying the same goddamn shit, but I'm becoming more okay with saying the same goddamn shit because I realize it's repetition is how people learn things, okay? Nobody ever cleaned their room the first time their mama told them. Your ego don't fucking love you. You cannot get rid of your ego. It is a part of the body. I used to think that it was a part of the brain, but now I have a new theory that I believe that the ego exists here in the heart. Because when my ego acts up, I get a whole lot of heat in my chest. And most of the time when I get heat in my chest, it's the fucking ego, almost every time. And it also makes sense that the ego is housed here because it has a very short commute to the brain. Yeah, that's where it exists a lot. Your ego gets in your head a lot. But I've noticed in spirituality, the ego slips down into the soul or solar plexus. So that's why I have this theory that the ego is housed here. That has nothing to do with nothing. I just think that I'm on to something. Your ego don't love you. Your ego is not concerned for your well-being. Your ego does not think about your future at all. Your ego is concerned with winning in the moment. Your ego is concerned about survival. Your ego is concerned about competition. Your ego is concerned about winning. Your ego is willing to do all of those things at any cost. And I mean absolutely any cost. Your ego is willing to influence you to do absolutely anything so that it feels comfortable in a moment. The archons and the demiurge control you through your ego. If you'd like to argue, today's the day. The ego is completely fear-based. In fact, it only can operate from fear. Yeah, you think you're tough, and you might be tough, but you going out of your way to concern yourself with if others think you're tough is fear. It's fear of not being tough. You're a winner. You be winning a lot, okay? So you think that might not be ego or it might not be fear. But you're in fear of losing, which is why winning has consumed you. Yeah, that's why you have to win or you can't even play. Because fear controls your life. I'm not judging. I'm just letting you know in case you care. But please understand, understand, overstand that ego that you are in love with, that ego who you constantly stroke, that ego that you think is so important, that you think loves you, that you think opinion matters, is about to die if it has not died already. Your ego's funeral is being planned as we speak. We are smoking on that ego pack right now. Your ego is about to die. Now, if you're like me, a lot of my other spiritual gangsters, a lot of other people in the spiritual community who are actually spiritual and not just maintaining the spiritual aesthetic and saying the words, those people have already experienced multiple ego deaths on every level. Raise your hand if you've experienced at least 10 ego deaths in the past 24 months. Me. What I'm saying to you is that everybody on the earth is on a spiritual journey right now. No matter who you are, you're questioning the way the world works. You're questioning your government. You're questioning your family. You're questioning yourself. You got mad questions. Everybody is on a spiritual journey right now, okay? Whether you want to be or not. Guess what? You can't get off. You might as well bite down on the pill, okay? But what I'm saying is, if you have not killed your ego yourself, and the spirit has not yet come to collect the bones of your ego, you need to prepare for it. You ought to prepare for it. I'm making this video, right, because I love you and I have great advice for you. What you should do is kill your ego yourself. I recommend that. I highly recommend you kill your ego, right? Because you don't want the spirit to kill it. No, you don't want the spirit to kill it. The spirit don't be having mercy on that damn ego, okay? The spirit don't have a lot of mercy on the ego. I recommend you kill it before the spirit of the Most High God Source Energy comes to collect the bones. I highly recommend you kill your ego right now. Every part of it, destroy it, because the spirit killing your ego is going to hurt. And I mean, it's going to hurt like you've never felt pain in your life. You're going to feel a new type of pain. Okay, for all my 30 plus, it's like the first time you woke up and you had that weird ass low pain in your back for no reason, just from sleep. That's the way that the spirit is going to kill your ego. Okay, now I'm never trying to tell nobody what to do. I'm all about helping people, giving people the answers to the test. See, I was the kid in school where, like, if you didn't do your homework the night before and you called me on the bus and you were like, bro, can I copy the homework right quick, please? I was always willing to let you copy the homework. Okay, whether I worked hard on it or copied it myself or didn't work hard on it, I enjoy just giving people the answers to the test. I don't know why. It's a kink. I'm a kinky motherfucker. I'm kinky. But what I'm saying is, I've just experienced 12 to 13 to 35 crazy ego deaths. And I just want everybody to know, in and outside of the spiritual community, that the Grim Reaper's on the way. Yeah, the Grim Reaper of your ego is knocking on the door, okay? And I just recommend, as your favorite fucking play cousin, there are no other play cousins you love more than me, and you need to be honest about that. As your favorite play cousin, I'm just here to give you the answers to the test once again. Kill your ego. Do not wait on the spirit to kill it, okay? Because it's going to hurt way worse. When you kill your own ego, you got time to, like, nurse your wounds. You got time to take your time with it, you know? You can kill a section of your ego at a time. You don't want mama. That's who I call the Lord. That's who I call God, okay? I call her mama. Jesus' grandma named Sophia. It's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But the point is, go ahead and kill your mama before, kill your ego. Don't kill your mama. Kill your ego before mama does. Because that bitch, she's unforgiving. She's relentless. She's going to put you through some fucking pain, okay? She's going to put you through pain. Kill your ego before it kills you. Or before you have to experience what it's like to have the spirit come kill every part of your ego, blow by motherfucking blow. Pause.